Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. We got John J. Alvarez first in the chat, man. First time being first. I like it. Nick F., good morning to you. Frank F., Frank CFV. Sorry, not Frank F., Frank CFV. Keith Kemp, Ever Flores, and Mark L. Good morning to all of you guys. Let's go on over and see how the market's doing today because it's not doing too well, not doing terrible, but the crypto market has got some insane volatility going on right now. AMC down 7%. Shiba Inu coin down 17%. GameStop down 3%. Luna down 87%. Guys, Luna has been wild this morning. It's happened 65 cents, going back up to $7.69, all the way back down to $2.20 right now. Wild volatility going on in Luna, the Terra crypto there. We've got the NASDAQ down 0.20% right now. Loving this level of support, really trying to break down through it and come to the downside. Biora Therapeutics down another 7% today, 71 cents. Farmy getting blasted, hitting all-time lows, 777 there. That is not a lucky number. Don't think you hit the jackpot. Don't think you hit the jackpot on that one. They just want to keep coming down. AMC sitting at 10.99, down 7%. Ethereum and Bitcoin right around break even there, but a lot of volatility and very major levels of support being tested. This morning we tested 29,000, bounced off of it, and we've got another little wick coming down below that $30,000 level. So, are we going to hold or are we going to fold on Bitcoin? We will be watching that today to see how that plays out. Sundial down 5%, sitting at 38 cents. Mullen Auto 85 cents. CEI 65 cents. The SPY is up slightly. I find that very hard to believe. BBIG sitting at 267. Highcroft Mining up 1% right now. Netflix down 1.5%. And Terra Luna sitting at 218 at the moment. I don't know if you guys want to watch Bitcoin, Luna, or the NASDAQ down at the bottom left here, but we definitely have some action going on with Luna. So we'll keep that on here for a minute and see if we can get any wild swings to happen on that one. But man, we're normal today. No allergies yet today. This afternoon could be a different story though. So we will keep that about that size there. Just bought in Luna. Heard it's hot right now. Oh my gosh. Remy, I don't know what price you got in at, man, but Luna is dangerous. You could get burnt. You could triple your money in a matter of minutes. So what price you got it at? Remy, let's put a line on the chart. If anybody else has it too, put a line on the chart for Remy right now. Just buying in. About $100 of 12 altcoins. Zachariah, very nice, man. If the 30,000 support on Bitcoin holds up, you could do very well on those altcoins. If it doesn't, I mean, you know, I would expect to lose a chunk of that. Luna looks like it's being destroyed by BlackRock. Luna is being destroyed by something today, man. When the dip hits my beeper beeps, Lady Deep calls me to invest in more. Toxine. I like it, dude. When the dipper dips, your beeper beeps, man. Hello, Clay and the gang. Not staying because I can't watch this crap day today. Down 85%. It feels like it's never stopping. Crypto Racketeer. It does feel like it's never stopping, man. The same type of euphoria that drives FOMO buying is the same type of, I guess, disgust and fear that we're seeing right now. Usually when euphoria is peaking, it feels like it's never going to stop going up. And usually when fear is peaking, it feels like it's never going to stop going down. So we could be near a bottom, man. If not, I absolutely feel you, and I know that it is disgusting what we got going on right now. Shib got me feeling a little limp and need to find my mojo. I'm telling you, John J., we need to find something. We need to find something, man. Eyes focusing on Luna. JK, stay away from Luna. All right, Remy's staying away from Luna. He did not buy any good. I was going to get nervous, man, but we were going to watch your line on that one. How about 400 Luna? Bought it at $1.40. HP Lee buying it at $1.40. Looking pretty good right now. You betcha. Listen, man, I don't know. You're doing pretty well. Almost doubling your money from where Luna's at right now. So be careful. Be careful. Luna is wild. You could look at it 2 minutes from now and it could be back down to 40 cents. Good morning, everyone. Peak of Power. Good morning to you. Glad to have you in here today. Zachary, thank you for the super sticker. Zachary says, Zachary, thank you very much for the super sticker, man. Paul Wright, good morning to you as well. I saved this $1,200 for this if it will happen, and it happened. I really didn't expect that, honestly. Zachariah, man, very good, dude, very good. Yeah, dipping down to 30. If you bounce off of it, you could be doing very well, man. Fingers crossed. HP Lee, I got you. Fingers crossed for you. Ouch, skipped over. Kalani, man, you sell Clay. I did not sell yet, Kalani. I bet you had that sell button ready. I did have some sell buttons ready, man. I was watching it this morning, and I was like, oh boy. I don't know if it's just going to be, I do need to see some confirmation below that 30,000 level. So it's not just like, it hits 30,000 and it's done and over with, because clearly it did that. It came down to almost 29,000 flat. But I'm telling you, dude, you look at this market right now, NASDAQ getting blasted yet again today. You're looking at a weekly graph here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row, nothing but red. Guys, at this point, I wouldn't be concerned if we dropped all the way back down to 6,000 points on the NASDAQ and lost another 50% from where we're at right now. And you know what? I honestly think, I think that the people in charge wouldn't care either. They'd just be like, well, you know what? That's the stock market. That's what you get for having enough money to invest. You got to be willing to lose it. You thought you were going to retire this year? Oh, nope. Looks like you got to work another 20 years for us. You're not going to be retiring this year. You got to work another 20 years. Good way to keep the workforce, right? Good way to keep the workforce. Make sure all of their retirement savings get blown up in smoke. And these are not, guys, these are not small losses. GameStop down 4%, Bior down 7%, Farmy down 9% today, almost 10%, sitting at 0770, the lowest it's ever been. AMC down 8%, Ethereum, Shiba down 18%. Like, we got some major losses. The crappy news is, yes, the short term absolutely sucks. Long term, we are being provided with opportunities. It's just we got wiped out. We're getting wiped out on the way back down. Sundial, 38 cents. Mullen Auto down another 9% today. CEI barely breaking even. We've got the SPY sitting at 401 right now. Wouldn't be surprised if that turns red again. BBIG down 3%. Hycroft 1.20% higher. Netflix down 2%. And Luna Terra sitting at $2.20 right now. Extreme volatility in Luna. Very dangerous to be getting in or out of Luna right now. Good morning to you, CD Witt. How you doing? Bought at $1. Elaine, very nice. Talking about Luna, is that what you got? Let's see. James, good morning to you. We retail a better stop buying. We are destroying the markets. Cheers, bro. Diego, cheers to you. And I don't think we are destroying the markets by buying, but I do think that the markets are currently being destroyed. Figure this out. This is what we all are to do. Buy the dip before and after the dip, and then buy it again when it dips more. Buy the highs, then sell the lows. Oh, buying the highs and selling the lows. That is exactly what we need to do, man. I totally thought we were going to see 28,000 on Bitcoin. We were close, dude. We were extremely close to seeing 28. I believe it touched what? 29.0 what? 29.045 here on Webull. Touched 29.045. I knew it was less than $100 away from that 28,000 mark, but yeah, Bitcoin has been wild this morning as well, so we are seeing a lot of volatility in the crypto sphere. CPI 8.3. Yes, Zachary. So CPI came in at 8.3%. That means that goods and services are 8.3% more expensive than they were this time last year. And a very awkward number, right? Because it is above expectations, but below the previous month's reading. So it was kind of that awkward phase where I said I wanted to see how the market reacts. The market doesn't seem to know how to react right now. A lot of these smaller cap stocks are getting blasted, while the overall indexes are still losing. The NASDAQ is down, but the SPY is apparently up. So the market is a little confused by that. Still good news. Still good news, though. I mean, we are at lower inflation than we were the last month, which means inflation could have peaked, and we are on the way back down now. I'm going to take it as good news. Market clearly not taking it as good news or bad news today, but yeah, Zachary, you are right. Good morning, Clay. You've seen the CPI's 8.3 went down, but not much. Alex, yes. Knocking on wood, my air conditioner is working, but man, that humidity fog on the river this morning. I don't want to be out there today, breaking the record high temperature today. My gosh. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be in the 80s today here, so definitely some warm weather, beautiful weather, sunshine all day today. So I will most likely come back inside with some allergies because I will be spending some time outside today. Oh, I'm not ready for that. It's supposed to be in the 90s tomorrow here. It's a long way up from the 30s last week, Cassie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think last week touched the 40s here, but 40s to 80s this week is a wild swing, man. It is a wild swing. This weather's about as wild as crypto. Hello, bro. Vivek. Hello to you from France, Bordeaux, your Italian friend. Maybe you already answered this question. At which price you see Terra in 1 month? Vivek, that's the $1 million, literally could be a $1 million question. So with that being said, I don't know. I was talking to my dad this morning. I do plan on looking into it during the afternoon. Okay, I want to read about what's going on with it. I don't know if it's got to do with stable coins, if it's got to do with hacks, what's going on with the price drop in Luna. It's clearly being affected by something. And if it's some sort of a hack where they stole everything, Luna could be a tenth of a cent in a month or a year from now. If everything comes under control, it could absolutely go back up. So I am interested to see what's going on with why it fell the way that it did. But look, even if it starts to stabilize, the overall crypto market is still getting hit very hard, with Bitcoin now down below 31,000, could be setting up to retest to the $30,000 level during the live stream this morning. So we will keep our eyes on that. Farmy sitting at 0765. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm stomaching a very large loss on Farmy today, and I may be calling it quits ahead of this reverse split vote that they got going on. I voted for it. I just don't know if I'm going to book this loss here and move on out, because the way that it's looking, there is not a single green day. And, I know you look at this green day, right, but it's still extremely low and following that downtrend, and it's actually exceeding that downtrend right here. So it does look like things are going to continue to get even worse for it with zero recovery whatsoever. This recovery right in here met by more dilution. This recovery right here met by more dilution. So the Farmy executives over there absolutely trashed this company and should not be able to sleep at night knowing they've disgraced themselves and are just absolute horrible board members and horrible executives for any company. But that's just my opinion, right? Don't dilute the snot out of your shareholders. Do you think Master Yoda is currently in charge of crypto candles? If so, vengeance, we need you, bro. Something wrong. Yes, I don't know who's in charge of these crypto candles, but I do know they're wanting purple candles to be displayed across the board right now. Luna back up to 250. We've got Bitcoin sitting back above that 31,000 mark. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 1343. AMC dropping to 1081 right now. Not all-time low, but all-time low for the day here at 1077, bouncing back slightly, but looking like it's rough waters ahead, guys. GameStop sitting at 89.34. Shiba Inu coin down 17.41%. Bitcoin at break even right now, back below that 30,000 level. So we've got a lot of declines to get through today. I've seen a YouTuber say buy and hold for over a year now, but now he says if it drops below 7, he will sell his position. What's your thoughts about that? YouTuber is Gabe from the review. Let's see, on AMC, you're talking AMC. So, Alex, yeah, man, my thoughts on that. Look, on AMC, I honestly plan on holding AMC, okay? I don't plan on letting go of AMC. But if you, for some reason, and that's because I made a commitment at the beginning to hold for the short squeeze. And when I sell AMC, I sell when the shorts cover, right? Whether they cover and the market is so terrible that the stock price only jumps back up to $15, or whether they cover and it goes to $50, $100. I don't know what that part's going to be in this wild market that we are in right now. But I made a commitment to hold AMC based on those short squeeze numbers. That's my plan. I'm sticking to it. If your plan changes right? If you bought AMC and you're buying and holding and buying and holding and buying and holding, and all of a sudden you either lose conviction in a short squeeze, you're tapped out, you can't go and you can't hold anymore for some other reason, something happens in your life and you need to sell. All of these things can absolutely change your trading plan. And with that being the case, I don't know. It's difficult within the AMC community to see people selling. Like, I totally get that. But at the same time, man, his plan is not my plan, and my plan is not his plan or your plan or anybody else's plan. So it is tough to see that. But, I mean, dude, it's his money. He's allowed to buy and sell whenever he wants. Thanks for your answer. ApeCoin, your personal prediction. Vivek, I personally predict that all of these cryptocurrencies are going to be just, destroyed if Bitcoin continues to fall through 30,000, leading to more buying opportunities, of course, if you can continue to generate an income and use that to buy along the way. But as far as ApeCoin goes, I truly believe ApeCoin's value is going to be correlated with Yuga Labs NFT launches. So with that being said, when Yuga Labs comes out with their next NFT, I would expect a spike in the price of ApeCoin. I don't know where it's going to spike from or how high it's going to spike following. You understand? We are sitting on all-time lows for Follow Me down here. 0758. Wealth just being deteriorated. AMC down 9%. Wealth being deteriorated here. Shiba Inu coin 1337. Same deal. GameStop same deal there. We are down across the board, guys. 5%, 8%, 12%. 9%, 3%, 17%, 4%, 5%, 9%. Barely up, 3% and 2% down and 86% down on Lunaterra. Extreme. If you guys thought yesterday was difficult, and the day before was difficult, and the day before was difficult, and the day before was difficult, it is getting even more difficult today with the losses that we are experiencing. So please strap in and follow your trading plans. Whether that means you sell and get back in later, or you're willing to take this ride and go through. It's very tough, man. Exited 99% of my active crypto positions, collected almost $128 in profit, waiting for a prime re-entry to super AMC dip for more shares. Nice, Frank. Good deal, man. Good deal, and it is definitely looking tough at the moment. Got to get back to work. Hope everyone has a great day. Kalani, hope you have a great day as well, man. One in the red on AMC yesterday. My commitment is strong, but I don't appreciate how Aaron talks to us. Did he say just... Chad, 100% agree with you on that one, man. Dude, it turns my blood, dude. It turns my blood. You know the Twilight movie, man, when the dude dies, turn orange, and he's ready to feed. Just get your blood going, man, when somebody else tries to take credit for something that they did not do. Adam Aaron, he may have saved AMC by giving them a $1.6 billion war chest. But you know who we took that $1.6 billion from? You and me. Took that $1.6 billion from you and me, man. That could have been split across retail investors, but instead it sits in the bank account of AMC Entertainment. Bob Marley, everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right now. No worries. Don't cry. Don't worry. Be happy. Yes, John J. Man, we need to remind ourselves of that every single day. With the cat's out of the bag, I suck at trading. Vengeance. Trading is one thing, man. Trading is one thing. And, trading does have a lot of luck to deal with it because nobody can predict the short-term future. The long-term future, on the other hand, is a different story. And, unfortunately or fortunately, a lot of us are learning that lesson real time. That it is very difficult, if not only left up to luck, to hit something short term and really see some major gains based on some short-term profits or some short-term trades. The market right now, bear market, and yes, it is the fault of several different people making several different decisions. But it does come down to a lack of conviction in the economy and in the way things are going right now with all of the decisions that led to high inflation, with all of the decisions that are going to come from and all of the repercussions that are going to come from higher interest rates. With China still acting foolish, man, and these lockdowns that are going on over there, with Russia just wanting to cause problems. You know, you can point the blame in so many different directions, but it's not one thing. It's not one thing causing it right now, which is why the market is so bad. And I'm telling you, dude, I'm sitting here on losses right now with you guys, right? I am sitting on some major losses with you. And, you know, I know that it's extremely tough. And I'm upset about it too, right? Like, you can absolutely get upset about it. But I have to look to the buying opportunities that are currently here and will potentially get even better as time moves on. So, yes. Am I investing for tomorrow? Absolutely. But I am more or less investing for the next several years into decades. So that's the hard part to remember as a human that wants everything and you want it now. These bear markets, they suck bad, dude. They suck bad. Bull markets are great, and the euphoria is there. And the bear markets, man, they honestly, they make, and this is not to take it lightly, right? But I've often gone back and looked at 2008, and there were people, you know, literally jumping out of buildings, losing their lives over amounts of money, right? Just significant amounts of money too, right? We're not talking small amounts of money by any means. Significant amounts of money. But knowing that, like, this is the graph that I have to look at. This looks catastrophic, right? And this looks catastrophic. The NASDAQ losing major amounts of money in the dot-com bubble and 2008 financial crisis, you know, destroying lives. But the longer term really puts things in perspective. And how little does that 2008 dip look when you're on a long-term graph? And this is what everyone was so upset about. And, you know, it's tough, man, because this is what we're looking at right now. And this right here, this is, I mean, you can see it with your own eyes, because I can see it right here, and I know you can too. This is more significant than this. And this, driven by mortgage-backed securities and a greedy Wall Street, this, driven by so many more factors. And yeah, sure, it may come back down to here. We may see even more losses. But I know that this long-term graph is going to do the exact same thing. And we will one day be saying, man, can you guys remember when we were upset about 2022? Can you remember when we wanted to give up in 2022 and just cancel our investments and just focus on being a worker the rest of our lives and never being able to retire and have that fun that we want? Yeah, man. That we will one day have that conversation. Whether it's in 2023, whether it's in 2033, whether it's in 2043. That part I don't know, and that part sucks to think about. That, man, dude, I had to wait until I was 45 years old to have $10 million in my retirement account. Well, you know what? I mean, your 45-year-old self is going to be very happy with you that you stuck it out and you made it through this absolute bear market. Yeah, I know, man. It does suck. It does suck on the way there, and that's what we're seeing right now, man. Is some devastation in the markets. As bad as that sounds, that is what we've got going on. Doesn't mean that you can't trim your positions and cut your losers and reinvest in for some longer term gains. But man, I'm telling you right now, we're going through a lot right now. I want to buy more Shiba when I get paid on Friday. Sam the man, you're loading up as it's going down. I like it, man. These are tough times, but also great times for opportunities to buy low. Florida wildlife, that is you. And the sad thing is, man, you have to convince yourself of that, because I know myself included, right? I look at these losses and I begin to think, these are going to go on forever. These are going to go on forever. I'm going to lose everything. This sucks. And you know what? Everybody else thinking the exact same thing. That is the time of peak fear. And if you make it through it, you are absolutely right. Even if it continues to come down from here, the opportunities we are being presented are the ones that are going to allow our future to grow. Look at this look at this long-term graph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. That's what we got to look at right now. Clay, I have 10,000 invested in Shiba. I'm down 6,000 today. I want to hold through this downturn. Will Shiba be okay? Is it possible that Shib goes zero and folds? If so, I will cut my losses. So, Remy, man, here's my thoughts on that, right? Shiba Inu coin is an interesting coin in terms of major cryptocurrencies because in its midst are major coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Zcash, you've got Solana, you've got these Polygon and Cardano, you've got these major utility coins, either with their own blockchain, with level 2 blockchains, and so on. And then you've got coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu coin. Now, these two coins set themselves apart because of the people that are willing to buy and hold them. And I truly believe that Shiba Inu coin and Dogecoin have among the greatest communities surrounding them, meaning the most people and the strongest social media presence. And in this day and age, social media and that entire marketing aspect is worth a lot, potentially more than a layer 2 blockchain that another coin has. So could it go to zero? I mean, honestly, man, any crypto could go to zero. The question is, if you're putting all of your trust and money in the ecosystem development, I would sooner see the ecosystem and the developers giving up than I would see Shiba Inu coin, which is completely unowned and decentralized and out of the control of anybody else, being able to, be destroyed. Shiba is completely up to us. If we buy it and hold it, it stays. If we sell it, there's no developer for Shiba Inu coin. It's been developed. The ecosystem could definitely come down. Chris, thank you for being a 10-month member, man. For me, June equals long-term gains. Nice, Chris. Got those diamond-handed apes in there. And Chris, yeah, man, moving up on long-term gains, you're going to get there. You're going to definitely get to the long-term gains. Do I see things turning around before we hit June, man? I'm going to be completely honest. I don't see things turning around until people stop being fearful of inflation, of the C word, of lockdowns, of Russia, of interest rates, and all of these things. We could be in some tough times, man. We could be in for some tough times. But as far as like long-term, I'm still solid. Say that, bro. I come here to feel better. Kim, no. That's the thing, though. The short-term part of anything is the dangerous part. That's why, I equate day trading and swing trading more to, like, switching lanes. You can get to your destination faster if you're weaving in and out of traffic. There's no doubt that you can get there faster. But you can get there safer, and you're still going to get to the same destination. And it might just take a little bit longer if you are, that long-term mentality, long-term investor. So can these coins, can these stocks lose dramatic amounts of value? Absolutely. But at some point, the mentality will shift in people to think, you know what? I don't even care if this company is going to go bankrupt. It's so cheap right now. I have to buy it. And when that happens, it's going to be a turning point. It's going to be a turning point when that happens. I just, unfortunately, I can't time it. Nobody can. Nobody knows what the emotions in people are. People fearful, yeah, roulette wheel. It might have something to do with it. When Shibarium will be launched, how many tokens will be burned? So, Peter, good question. Shibarium, nobody's got an exact time frame on when that's going to happen. Satoshi said in his Medium that it's likely to happen end of summer, beginning of fall, but, that's just his guess. That's probably my guess as well, based on the within a couple months. A couple months probably means like 3, 4, 5 months. So I would imagine sometime later this year. How many coins will it burn? That's going to depend on how many people use it. Now, it's going to be interesting if Shibarium is launched during a massive crypto bear market. Imagine if Shibarium's launched and Bitcoin is trading at $8,000. You know, Ethereum is trading at $300. Shiba Inu coin is 5 zeros and a 1. You know, it's going to be very interesting to see how active people are in cryptocurrency if they're unable to sustain these major support levels. And that's, you know, we're sitting here. We've got Luna on the graph, but we've got Bitcoin down here looking like it's getting ready to retest that 30,000 level. Keeps trying to stair step its way down, and we're watching that. You know, we've got major losses in GameStop here, falling 5.80. BR Therapeutics sitting at 71. Farmy down 11% today, sitting at 0759. We've got AMC at 1066. Bitcoin, you know, all the cryptos getting hit very hard. Sundial 37 cents. Mullen Auto is down 10+% today, barely making gains in CEI and the SPY. BBIG down, Netflix down. I mean, it is a very tough market that we are watching right now, man. The good news is this down market will weed out all the coins that are crap and dysfunctional. They won't last. Hey, that is true. You know, survival of the fittest, and which ones survive, we will find out. We will find out which ones survive. I do think the major coins will survive, absolutely. Over 1 million people. Yeah, Mr. Megamind, man. Probably even more than that if you look at all the people that are holding on brokerages that don't have wallets for Shiba Inu coin, like Webull and so on. There would be more than 1.14, whatever the number is, million holders of Shiba Inu coin if you look at the centralized exchanges that don't have wallets. Let's see. Fang stocks vomiting. Change. Everything is vomiting, man. Florida, yes. So you get it while it's low. I hate to say right. Guys, that's the thing. You know, it does suck to watch it come down. And I'm watching everything come down with you, and I'm watching the portfolio just deteriorate day in and day out. But if you kicked yourself for not getting Bitcoin in 2015, if you kicked yourself for not getting Bitcoin in 2020, will you kick yourself for not getting Bitcoin in 2022 or 2023? And if the answer is yes, if in 2025 or 2028 Bitcoin is sitting at $120,000, Ethereum's at $10,000, Shiba Inu coin is 1/10 of a cent, and you know, we were able to 3,000x our money, will you kick yourself? If the answer is yes, then you may want to, you know, I don't know if hold through it is the right answer, but you're definitely going to want to add and load up while these prices are extremely low. Better news, it's 420 somewhere. Yes, it is 420 somewhere, but it is not 420 here. Get a few extra bucks, AMC or Shiba, where to go? Chad, that's the question, man. Right now, I think that Shiba may be a little bit riskier position because of Bitcoin teetering right on that support level. AMC, on the other hand, getting blasted with the overall stock market, man, and the losses are mounting. Told Austin Hilton and Zach Humphrey to stop pumping crap coins. Roulette wheel, what do they say to you about that, man? Continue to earning premium on cash secured puts and rolling them every week, chasing it down bullish until the bounce where I lock in new shares at a super discount. Frank, man, that is an excellent strategy as well. If you're chasing it to the downside, if you're buying puts there, then you know you could be doing, or you should be doing, very well at this moment. I do want to see. It looks like Farming might have some news right here, if that is true. No, that's old news. Never mind. Old news, never mind. Back out to the custom view. Good deal. That's the way to do it, Florida. Oh, yes. Told my brother and mom to buy Shiba. They think I'm crazy to get in when it's this low. They're wrong. So Sam Demand, that's what a lot of people think, and what I've really noticed talking about stocks and crypto on YouTube and things like that. The vast majority, and when I say vast majority, I'm talking 99%. Okay, the vast majority of people only want to buy and only want to be interested in these investments when they are hitting all-time highs. And everybody's excited, and yes, of course, everybody's making money, but they turn, you know, and then they get upset. because they got in at the all-time highs and so on. Nobody wants to be associated with it when it's coming down in price. When it's coming down in price, the stock market is rigged. The cryptocurrency market is rigged. There's no money to be made whatsoever. But in all actuality, buying when it's low and waiting it out or riding it until it's high is a strategy that makes money time and time again in the market. And whether you go to cash or play puts or, depending on whatever market you're in, you can't play puts on crypto. But, no matter what your strategy is to the downside, that long-term approach really, really works out well. And people, they miss out on it time and time again because they are not willing to touch it as it's going down. The mentality, instead of it's never going to come down, it's only going to go up in price, that people have when it's hitting all-time highs, switches to it's never going to recover, it's only ever going to go down in price. That is the mentality shift that people need to manually focus through. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm watching these stocks in the red. It is extremely difficult, yes, but I am manually making the decision that over time it will recover and go back up. Let's see. I just bought a 1-year option leaps. I'm chilling. Be greedy when others are fearful. Hoodrich Q, man, I'm telling you right now, they are extremely fearful at the moment. There's no joke on that. So what does AMC go through? Jim W. Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon. We had good inflation numbers today. Indicating that inflation may be on its way back down. So it's very difficult for me to see investors, reacting the way that they are on positive news. Sorry, everyone. It's all my fault. Every time I buy Shiba, it goes down lower. Maybe I'm the cooler. John J. I think you might be, man. No. With everybody in here that says that, it's not you, it's me, man. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. It's definitely not you, it's me. Oops, shut down. Not the others. Word. Sorry. Shut down. Oh, yeah. Kim. I think I might have missed something. Kim, it may have held your message for review because I don't see a previous one. And guys, Adria Perez, I don't know if Adria is in here right now. She was not on the blocked list, so I don't know why it wouldn't be letting her comment right now. She was messaging me on Twitter, and she was not on the banned list or blocked list or anything. So, Adria, if you're in here, I don't see your messages anywhere, but you were not blocked. I did look before the live started, so I don't know if you're messaging or just listening or what the deal is, but I did try to see that. And if you got a message, please get it out there. If Bitcoin gets back to 40,000, will Luna recover? See, Momo Life, I do want to look into Luna this afternoon because I don't know why Luna dropped the way that it did. I've heard some things about hacks. I've heard some things about stablecoins. So I need to look into that a little bit and see, what's going on with that before I can make that determination, because clearly it's detached from all crypto right now. WDF Clay, I feel like a joystick we are getting played with. They really want us to work for the rest of our lives in our time. So, James, I do agree with that. James. And here's the thing. I don't know if we're necessarily being played with, but I do agree that retirement accounts are currently being destroyed, okay? And that is an amazing way for anybody who wants you to work for them to keep you working for them, okay? Now, here's the thing. Short term, and if you give up, yes, you will fall. You got played, man. Game over. You will continue to work the rest of your life. If we stick to it and we walk through, the valley of darkness, the valley of death, and we make it out the other side, like I say, man, every single time there has been a bear market, there has been a bull market that comes after, that just leaves it in the dust. And I want to be here when that bull market rally comes again, and I want to be in heavier than I currently am, and I want to be the one that says, I made it. I walked through the valley of the shadow of death, and I made it to the other side, and I am here. That is how you break the system. And that is how you make it through. Your emotions right now, they're going to want you to give up. They're going to want you to quit. And, with everything pointing towards destruction, you will self-destruct if you give in. But I'm telling you right now, man, if we make it through, we will be the ones saying, you know what? Yeah, I did get Bitcoin. I am sitting on 100 Ethereum. I am sitting on 3,000 Solana. I am sitting on, 100 billion Shiba Inu coin. Whatever your bread and butter is in the crypto world and in the stock world, right? You might be sitting on 5,000 shares of NVIDIA one day, and NVIDIA 10 years from now is trading at $1,000 a share. So we have to make it through if we want to tell that story. And Pudgy, thank you for the super chat. I'm hitting home runs like a superhero. I'm the man in Batman. Nice, Pudgy. Pudgy going strong, dude. I love it. Anybody else out there going strong today? Anybody else out there want to encourage the rest of us to keep moving forward? Absolutely do it, guys, because there's a lot of people in here. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people in here right now that are in their fields and that are really getting hit and getting down. And any encouragement, not just a hype, not just a pump, but long-term encouragement that you can make a difference in your life if you do not give up when everything around you is telling you to give up. It is, that's what breaks the system. That's what breaks the chains. And that's what will take you into the future, man. Valium Coin, it keeps you happy. I floated out, I don't know anything about Valium Coin. 100%. Adib, something, adding 100 shares of AMC drops below my average. Mr. Simon, there you go, dude. There you go. Believing in AMC like that and not giving up. I know people will fold. I know they will. So is Marge ever calling? Diego, man, listen. Marge it's a long-distance phone call that nobody wants to pay for. And unfortunately, a lot more difficult to have go through than a lot of people expect. I'm sitting on 82.5 million shares of Shib. Corey, good deal, man. Imagine, even if Shib comes down, right? Even if Shib comes down, imagine 3 years from now, it returns to the same price that it's at just now, but you're sitting on a loss for 3 years. But along the way, you added another $100, and it bought you another 500 million Shiba Inu coin. Dude, you'd be sitting on at least a $10,000 portfolio at those prices, and I know that would be significant, right? So you've got decisions to make, guys. You've got decisions to make, because if we truly believe it's going to continue going down, there's nothing wrong with going to cash and then getting back in at lower prices. But it's that getting back in at lower prices part that is going to set you apart in the future. We either miss out on these buying opportunities, and in 3 to 5 years from now, after we look at it again and Bitcoin's back up to 90,000 and Ethereum's sitting at 8,000 and Shiba Inu coins at 3 zeros, that's the part where we can't kick ourselves. We either make it through sick and tired and come out the other side a winner, or we give up and just set ourselves free and continue to do what we're doing now without the stress of worrying about growing investments in a crypto and in a stock market. Same demand. Become a member of the Clay Bros. Do you have an option to join? Only if you want to and you can afford it. Nice. Yeah, guys, anybody, look, I love the green names. Clearly, I do like seeing the members. I like seeing the green names. I appreciate every single one of the green names and supporting the channel in that way. But for real, if you can't afford it and you don't want, or you just don't want to, all good, man. If you really want to support the channel, click the like button. Tell somebody else to subscribe. There are so many ways to support the channel as well. Have a playlist on loop. Click on a couple random videos during the evening. You don't have to watch them the full way through if you don't want to. But, there's so many ways to support the channel without going out there and sending super chats and getting green names and things like that. Clearly, I appreciate it, but I realize everybody's, you got to look out for yourself, too. I'm going to drop $2,500 on Shib right now to add. Corey, man, if you want to do it, do it. Reckon 90% of AMC holders are now underwater. I don't know. I am underwater now. I'm underwater, and I've been in for quite some time. So I don't know the average hold price. I hate apples. Moodle Lifer, I missed my boat. I learned my lesson though. Are you talking on ApeCoin, Pika? Johnsontown. I missed what Johnsontown said. Darn it, these low prices don't scare me. Just wish I had more dry powder to buy the Frodo. And you know what? Me too, man. Everybody wishes they did. But the thing is, we can't. We can't over time, right? If you still have an income and you want to keep stepping in and stepping in and stepping in, absolutely you can. Everybody, there's nobody out there that doesn't wish that they either had more money to buy in right now or that they would have just held off a little bit longer and been able to buy in at the current prices instead of getting in yesterday when everything was 10% higher. 177 viewers, 29 likes. WTF, you listen to Ugandan Toad, man. Click that like button, guys. How late do you think Shiba will go? M-Red. I really think it's going to depend on what Bitcoin does at that 30,000 level. I honestly think that Shiba Inu coin could and will add a zero if Bitcoin, deteriorates below that 30,000. So Clay, should I invest more money into Shiba right now or just hold and don't spend at this time just in case? So Remy, the unfortunate part of that answer is that this could be the low for Shiba Inu coin. This could be the low. If Bitcoin does not fall through the 30,000 level, Shiba Inu coin likely won't continue to fall. If Bitcoin, shoots back up to 35,000, 40,000, 45,000 over the next couple of days, I would imagine Shiba Inu coin is going to rally as well, and everybody will have wanted to get in. If Bitcoin does fall through, and I know that it's not even an answer to your question, but if Bitcoin does fall through, it's almost guaranteed Shiba Inu coin is going to continue falling off, right? So that's why I'm putting such a strong focus on Bitcoin right now, is that it's because it's at a multi-year level of support. And yes, traders are buying. Traders are buying when it's dipping down and touching. This is the last couple of days. When it dips down and touches this 30,000 level, traders are buying, but it's traders. Because look, almost immediately after bouncing up 5%, it comes back down. Testing it again, traders are buying. It's coming back up 5%, and then just coming back down. It went back up 5%, now it could be coming back down again. If it is unable to hold, which clearly there's pressures to the downside right now because it is unable to lift itself off this 30,000, if it doesn't hold, man, you're going to have wanted to wait if it doesn't hold up here. If it bounces, you're gonna wish you would have got in, a day before, and you would have had a 10%, 15% better price. But it's very, very significant to watch that line on Bitcoin right there. But now that we're looking at it, the NASDAQ is down 1+% on the day. The SPY turning red here. So we got more deterioration in the stock market today, guys. GameStop down 5.5. Bureau Therapeutics down 8.70 cents per share. Farmy 7.70 cents per share. Just devastation in this company today. AMC sitting at 1064. Ethereum, Shiba, and Bitcoin all down in the red, deep in the red, with Shiba sitting at 1290 right now. Sundial sitting at 3820. Mullen Auto down 10.25%. CEI is the only green thing on the watch list, but it is turning over as well. SPY in the red, like we say. BBIG down 4, almost 5% right now. Highcroft Mining in the red at $1.22. Netflix 3% in the red. Everything except for CEI, which, I see it coming back down a little. Everything is red at the moment, guys. So this is our line right here on Bitcoin. We will watch that and see what happens there. Is Cardano a good buy? Aurelius. Yes, everything is currently a good buy based on how high it can go and how high it's been. Is it the best buy? Meaning, will it go lower? I truly believe that it can I believe it's got a better chance of going lower than it does of moving higher from this point. I believe it's got a better chance of continuing down than it does completely stopping out and bouncing and never returning to this point that it's at right now. So that's my thoughts on it. If you think that this 30,000 is going to hold on Bitcoin, that would be a very good time to add then. Let's see. Hold the lines. We all need snorkels. Kim, we all need snorkels because we are underwater. Hello, Clay Brown Bros. Danelle. So good to see you, Danelle. Hope everyone is better than the market, but it will be okay. Never give up. I've been absent, not leave, but should be back daily. Perfect, Danelle. Yes, we've missed you. This is like Black Friday for crypto. You know it's going back up. Tal, yeah, you do. Listen, I do know crypto's going back up, right? I truly, truly believe that cryptocurrency and digital assets have a very strong future. I just know they're extremely volatile, and this market's whack, dude. This market's whack right now. I mean, I try to comprehend it, but it's like people being fearful. You know, fear is irrational, and people are so fearful right now that there's a very high likelihood that we can see, you know, just massive declines in prices, which is why if you can accumulate more money, if you can, and I'm not saying to just go work overtime and all of that, but with this market that we're facing right now, if we can stack as much cash as possible and buy in maybe during the dip or on as it's bouncing back up to the upside, coins will be higher than they currently are, even if it takes years to get there. And the same way we kicked ourselves for not getting Bitcoin when it was at 500 is the same way we're going to kick ourselves if Bitcoin falls back down to 5,000. It's the same way we kicked ourselves when we didn't get Ethereum at $80. And we could be kicking ourselves again if it falls back down to 200. You know, we absolutely need to be thinking about our futures, and we can definitely leverage this downturn 5 years from now. You know, whatever it takes on the other side, we can absolutely leverage this downturn. Crypto needs electricity and the net. It can never be honest money. It can never be honest money on a scale like silver and gold, EMP, or loss of electrical power, a disruption of the internet, a computer, a virus, or cyber theft. Yeah, so Quaalude Charlie, you are right. The cryptocurrency does need the internet and it does need electricity in order to run. But honest to goodness, man, so does literally everything else in this world. If you're sitting, and I have nothing wrong with gold and silver, right? I like gold and silver as physical assets. But if we run out of electricity, man, which would be the detriment of cryptocurrency, you're not going to be using silver and gold for anything other than, you know, nice shiny pieces of jewelry or, you know, constructing little idols out of them or something like that. So if we get to a point where we have no electricity and no internet in the world, yeah, we're going to be back to a barter system. You're right. The cryptocurrency would be worthless at that point. But, you know, at that point, we're just all going to be farming, man, and taking care of ourselves and trying not to die. So I wouldn't need to wear a nice gold chain out plowing the field or gathering the hen's eggs. Like, I do like physical assets, don't get me wrong, but if we reach a point where we have no electricity and no internet, we've got more to worry about than looking shiny. I did try to join. Sam the Man tried to join. Oh, he tried to get a green name, man, but it didn't work. Rip Crypto. Nah, not like that. Nah, dude, definitely not like that. US dollar isn't really legal either. I'm telling you, Sam the Man, I don't know what to tell you. It's difficult, Pika. Some people, they try to join, it just doesn't work. I don't know. Yes, but think of being on a horse with your gun and your gold. Quaalude, yeah, man. I mean, look, it's going to be nice, dude. It's going to be nice and shiny, but at the same time, you know, you're still going to buy what, man? You're going to drop a dude an ounce of gold for a loaf of bread? I mean, we might get there one day. Dude. But it is, I guess if we get there, like, my rationale is, if we get to that point, man, I'm not going to be worried about money. I'm going to be worried about surviving. The way I look at Shiba, every 1 million gained will equal 10,000 in our price target of 1 cent. No better deal, literally. Adib. If that's the thing, man. Some people, they're driven and they don't look at anything but the goal. And sometimes sometimes that's a harsh mentality to have if you're ignoring everything along the way. But sometimes that's the only mentality that gets you to that goal. So it might be tough. it might be ridiculous. The present may suck, and the short-term future may get even worse. But if you keep your eye on that goal and you do not give up until you reach it, yeah, dude, you're going to be successful. I'll shoot for 2050 then. Kim, 2050 is a long time away. Hood Trailer Park will have a community farm. Yes, it will, JB. Yes, it will. And all are welcome at the Claybro Trailer Park. I missed Bitcoin was at $11. I had no confidence. Even my university teacher advises to get one, which only costs us a KFC meal. Shoot, yeah, Momo life, man. I'm not gonna lie. I remember the first time that I turned down an opportunity to buy Bitcoin. I believe it was about $400. Okay, I wasn't looking at it when it was $8, $11, or anything like that. But yes, actively made the decision not to buy Bitcoin when it was $400. Will it reach $400 again? Hey, man, probably not. I don't know. But, I truly believe now that crypto does have a future. I truly believe it does. Even if it turns out to be a digital future for digital dollars and digital yen and digital won and digital euros and digital pounds and things like that, digital has a future, man. So I get a red name. It's a match my Remy. I actually really would like to give out red names. I think red is cool, but it's impossible to get a red name. I think you should get different colored names based on the different level membership you get. I think that would be pretty cool. I've said that a couple times in my live, and I know YouTube's not listening to me, but I do think that would be pretty cool. In a way to determine, I know the icons are the same no matter what level bro you get. But I think the color of the name would also be a very good thing to differentiate levels in the members. Crypto is the future. Yeah, habanero, man. I absolutely think that digital is the future. We're just going through the growing pains, man. We're going through the growing pains. And think about it. If you're investing back in the 1920s and you got to go through the Depression, everybody thought that the world was going to end there. Everybody thought that the world was going to end in 2008. And guess who's still here, man? Guess who's still here? The world is still here. And it is potentially providing us with another opportunity to take advantage of that wild growth. Ugandan Toad, man. Thank you for the member chat. Thanks to the Claybro family for positive vibes today. Ugandan Toad, man. Thank you for being a member on the channel for 3 months. And that's what we're trying to do. I know facing fear straight in the eyes and facing the darkness straight in the eyes like we are right now, it's not easy. I know a lot of people got to be upset. I'm with you. I am one of them. But sometimes you manually have to control your emotions and just push through. That is what we are doing right now. I think investing in Rug Inu is a good idea. Roulette wheel. Couldn't get any worse than anything else that's going on right now. Sincerely thought Luna Terra was a great idea as well. And Luna currently sitting at 233 right now. Can you imagine though? Like Luna was just at 60 cents and you would have 10 extra money over like a half-hour period right here. And now you're sitting back down in this $2 range. If Luna goes down to like a penny, yeah, I'm loading up, dude. If Luna goes down to a penny, I'm loading up on that. What do the kids say these days? No hat? No hat, dude. If Luna goes down to a penny, I'm loading up on that right there. I'm going to own all of it. I'll just make it the bro coin. The Luna bro. I mean, what's wrong with that? That's sweet. That's sweet right there. Wait, BlackRock and Citadel attacked UST. Oh, were they the ones that coordinated the... JB, see, I really need to read about what's going on with Luna. That part I do not know. Which is why I haven't bought into anything, even though it's dipping as bad as it is. Been stressed, watched 1,000 of Luna go to $100. Bought more, sold, regretted it. Bought more, down more. I bought a lot more. Long story short, got 65% of my money back and left with 43 Luna. Yeah, Mr. Nice Guy. It has been wild, dude. And I don't know what's going on with Luna right now. If anybody else has read up more on it, please, intrigue us with a story. But I do need to do a little bit more research on that because it is It's getting destroyed. And for a coin with over $1 billion market cap to get destroyed like it is very confusing. 5,000 years rulers have collected gold and silver paintings, and they want you to be happy about digital money. Satoshi Nakamoto means your death. Charlie. Oh, yes, man. Yes. The future is definitely the past, man. We are making no strides towards anything global. We need to stack pictures and medals. That's what we need to stack. Pictures and medals. It's tough, dude. It's tough. I think your world might be darker than mine, man. You never want to wish anyone ill will, but when Warren Buffett passes away, the crypto era will become to the forefront. He's almost single-handedly keeping crypto down and fiat up, changing of the guard. Yeah, Remy, he's really looked up to in the investing world right now, and I agree. It might not even depend on his passing or anything like that, but I truly believe that once the newer generation starts to control things as well, once Gen Z and whatever the next gen is, if it goes back to Gen A or whatever it is, once they, become in power or whatever the right term is there, but they have no problem. Like they're going to be all digital, man. They're going to be all digital. There's no denying that. I'm red on holds. Don't care. Trial by fire. Stonky Kong. That is what we are doing right now, and everybody is feeling the burn. I won't give up on Shiba and finding a membership. Nice, Sam Demand. If you get an iPhone, you can copy and paste the link in the description. Clay, I'm not waiting. I did that once, and I'm still regretting it. I'm buying a little bit of everything, the main coins, and only Shib from an altcoin. Yeah, Moto Lifer. That is not a bet. Look, everybody wants to get filthy rich on altcoins, right? And I agree. I mean, altcoins can, if you're getting altcoins that are $1 million market caps, they turn to $1 billion market caps, you're 1,000x in your money. There's no denying that. But with the deterioration of these main coins right now, there's going to be some major value and a much safer investment in those assets. Pudgy, thank you for the super chat. A step backwards is still a step you're taking. We all have to regain our balance every once in a while and continue moving forward. Oh, Pudgy, I love it, man. Even if you're stumbling right now, even if you're just catching your balance, everybody has to go through that, and everybody will keep moving forward. Pudgy, I love it, dude. That is inspiring. You feel like you're getting hit right now? You might be losing your balance. You might be stumbling, wobbling on one foot. But I'm telling you right now, whether you're taking a step forward, you're taking a step backward, you are still on your feet. And you need to keep moving forward. Dang, Pudgy hit me on that. I like that one, Pudgy. Good deal, man. Guys, if you dollar cost average, don't do what I did and do it the same day. Catch and falling knife. Never been so true. A bought at 80, 66, 50, 30, 8, 22, 17, 9. Selling other crypto along the way. Yeah, I hate apples, man. I'm telling you. It does look that way, right? It does look that way. And that's the thing. If you do go all in thinking it's the bottom and it doesn't turn out to be the bottom, you're going to need an income in order to buy back in even further. So a safer way to do it, it might not lead to as many gains if this really is the absolute bottom. But a safer way to do it is to just baby step in. $100 a day, $200 a day, $1,000 a day, like whatever you want to do, $100 a week, $200 a week, whatever you come to the determination to do, stepping in that way allows you to either average on the way up or average on the way down. And averaging on the way up is not bad if this is a bottom that we're reaching, because it's most likely to continue up, and you can set stop losses along the way and all of that. So you are right, man. Respect Buffett a lot, though. He's a master of fiat. Yeah, dude, a lot of people look up to that guy. Mr. Nice Guy. I don't know what that means. I missed it. Sorry about that. I don't feel the way about Eddie Warren's minions and do his bidding. I suspect they themselves want crypto to flourish, but don't want to go against their master. Oh, man, I hate people that have masters, man. Think about it. Throwing $450 out of the car window. That's right. I'm telling you right now, dude. Sometimes I honestly feel like... Let me know what you guys think, right? Because, yes, I am suffering some massive losses right now, and I am sure that you guys are as well. When you're down like this, and it's just basically burnt, right? You're thinking that it's never going to come back. Dude, wouldn't you just rather like drive up the road and be like, hey man, here's a crap ton of money. Take it. Hey, you want a lot of money? Here, take it. I'm going to lose it anyway. Here, just take this money. You know, I do think that like I've had that train of thought before when everything is down as far as it is right now. And I didn't know if you guys had the same deal. Hey, look at a monthly chart on AMC. What do you think we are going to 6? If so, I'm loading up at those prices. Monthly chart on AMC. Let's see where we are at right here. Monthly chart? You know what? I am a little bit comfortable in this area here between $8 to $10. Okay, I know we spent a lot of time. You can see it on the weekly and the daily too. We did spend a lot of time in this area that we're in right now, from $8 to $10, right? And I remember spending a lot of time in that area, making videos, every day when AMC was not doing too much, but still hitting some decent gains, going from 8 to 10 and 8 to 10 and 8 to 10 and 8 to 10. But as far as $6, look, here's my thoughts on that, man. This 8 to 10 range should be excellent support. The market we're in, I honestly, I cannot underestimate the market that we're in. And with people acting as crazy as they are right now, yes, 6 is a possibility, but like you would have to imagine that this level is going to hold up. You'd have to imagine it's going to hold up. But as wild as people are acting right now, yes, dude, I think that is possible. I truly do. I would say 6 to 10 or 8 to 10, much more likely to hold. But this is just crazy, man. I mean, this is insane. You're looking at this loss here on a weekly graph. I would not be surprised now if we're starting to test these 2020 levels before the C word crash and lockdowns hit. And you know, in all sincerity, I truly think that they may, and this is not necessarily a conspiracy theory, but it does fall pretty close, right? How do you remain in power? You simply have to continue to hold that power above those that really work for you. And people made exponential gains over the last 2 years. And people's accounts were soaring in value. You know, and the C word, man, it didn't work, right? It didn't work. We got people thinking that lockdowns and stuff are the norm now. And you hit them in that mentality. They'll do whatever you say. You tell them to stay inside, they stay inside. Now, next thing we got to do, we got to take their money. We got to take their hope. We got to take what provides them freedom and security. And you start talking about, and look, that the stimulus checks, hey man, they may have been great, right? They may have been great. But clearly printing 40% of the US dollars in circulation in the last 2 years is going to increase inflation. And the fear that is setting in now could absolutely wipe out so much more money. And I don't know if it's on purpose. I don't know if this is all an experiment. I don't know along those lines. But I do know that I would not be surprised if we continue to move down in the short term. Long term, I'm still on it, man. Long term, I'm still convinced that one day we're going to be looking at the graph and be like, you guys remember 2020 when we were talking about all those conspiracy theories and remaining in control and power and things like that? We're sitting here at 50,000 points on the NASDAQ. But short term, it is looking crazy right now. And just to recap, guys, everything's down 7 to 15% right now. GameStop, Biora, Farmy, AMC, Shiba Inu coins down 21%. Everything is down big at the moment. Exactly. Massive losses is reflection, is a relative if you invest what you can afford. Yeah, roulette wheel, no doubt on that, man. No doubt on that. My half-empty glass is being halfway closer to another beer. Punchy. Well, good deal, man. Halfway empty. Now it's halfway between halfway empty and halfway to zero. Comfortable in the 8 to 10. JB, I'm telling you, man. No, dude. I'm sick of this price action too. Probably more than you guys are sick of the price action, dude. Trust me. Facts. Oh, yeah, peak of facts. Why do you park in the driveway and drive on the parkway? JB? Exactly. Welcome to Conspiracies with Clay. Thank you. Why do you park in the driveway and drive on the parkway? Nick F. Good questions, guys. Wait, word out there is the China lockdown's intention is to bankrupt the U.S. economy so that China will not supply U.S. with merchandise since China is not producing right now. Mr. Simon, that's an interesting theory out there. And a weird one, too. A weird one that I can't wrap my head around sometimes, guys, because, you know, if they didn't want to supply us, just don't supply us, right? They don't have to lock down their citizens to do that. They don't have to do that at all. If they don't want to supply us, don't supply us. So some of the stuff, it's very difficult to make sense out of it. And, you know, you can rack your brain trying, but it's, I don't know if you'll ever come up with the answer. Let's see. Yeah, Remy, man. So I still think that the solid cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, I think Solana is going to do very well. Cardano is probably going to do very well. Polygon, some of the layer 2 blockchains that are out there. Binance, I think Binance is going to do very well. Crypto.com coin, I still think that exchange is going to be around. So I still think a lot of these major cryptos will be around. We could just be in for a very, 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 very dark time. But guys, it is 1 o'clock. Look at this. It's 1 o'clock and you guys are already leaving before I say goodbye. That is rude. So click the like button on your way out. We went from 200 to 163 as soon as 1 o'clock hit because you guys knew I would be leaving. Guys, for real, click the like button on your way out. We're only sitting on 76 likes right now. We got well over 100 people. So if you could just get it above 100 likes, we'd really appreciate that. Get your names in the chat. We will be back this afternoon. Thank you guys. Despite this bloodbath downturn, you're still in here and you're still investing in your futures and keeping a good attitude about it. So I do appreciate that. I know it is extremely difficult. I'm living it with you guys. We will make it through. Whether we make it through broke and come out the other side millionaires or things start to turn around sooner rather than later, I think we're going to be good. But guys, let's do these shout-outs, and then we will be back a little bit later. Did he do that? Roulette Wheel, Remy, Keith Kemp, Pika Power, Diddy214, Mr. Nice Guy, Boss Life, The Business, 11 Simon, Mark, L, Kim Wallace, see you later, Cassie, JB, he's got the diamond-handed apes there too, Pudgy, Momo Life, John J. Alvarez, Lucky Penny, number 7, see you later, Mr. Simon, Did he do that? Roulette Wheel, Sitting Throat, see you, Momo Life, Florida Wildlife, we've got Tim Swinburnson, something. Allison Wonderland, Kim Wallace, Pika Power. Can I make my member a member? You can make your member a member if you want, Remy. Ross, see you later, man. Thank you very much for being in here. We'll come back in the afternoon session. We are leaving out right now. It is insane, dude. Mr. Simon, TD214, Sam Demand, Bye to You, Florida, Allison Wonderland, Start Gaming. See you later, Mr. Simon. All right, you guys know what time it is. So if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.